The Wake Up Crew,
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
And good morning. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Wake Up Crew, March 10th, episode 1864. And it's 18 days until spring break. Woo-hoo! No school for county students Thursday, for teacher work day. Woo-hoo! And it's Taco Tuesday. Woo-hoo! Taco.
No, we just did a little woohoo.
It's Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Taco.
Hey, Grandpa! What's for supper? Yum!
Well, I guess since he rang the bell.
So that's not the time we're at this moment.
I can play whatever I want to.
Sunday dinner.
Oh, you're doing it now.
Well, I mean, you sent the...
That was just part of Taco Tuesday, and it said supper, and it had food in it, and yum. So
well, we got to talk about mattresses first, because we promised the audience yesterday. You're looking for a mattress, Brian?
He was.
I was, yeah.
You've
I may try to fluff mine up again. How do you fluff a mattress?
You don't. You buy a new one.
You're supposed to buy one. You've had one for 12 years. It's time for another one.
How often are you supposed to get a new mattress?
Every 8 years.
No way. Every 8 years? I've only had two.
I know. Because
And-
I slept on the same mattress that you slept on as a child.
Well,
I grew up sleeping on a 30-year-old mattress.
that was the mattress that Heather and I used when we first got married. It was a Fluffo. Okay? So Fluffos were built different. They don't make a Fluffo
It
anymore.
wasn't built different.
Yeah, it was.
I'm 20 years old and I can't
And
feel
so-
my toes.
How long was the guarantee on that thing?
Oh, I don't know. 30 years.
Oh.
Fluffos were great, man. On the Ralph Emery show and everything.
And why don't you go get you another one?
Well, they don't
Don't
make
make 'em
Fluffos anymore.
Well, that tells you something.
But, I mean, it was a local company, but they just...
Hey.
They had gotten older, and that's DT McCall's.
A new mattress
But-
typically is needed every 7 to 10 years.
Baloney.
Key indicators to replace it sooner include waking up with aches or stiffness, visible sagging or lumps, and the bed feeling noisy or worn out. Lifespan varies by material. Latex is 12 to 15 years, hybrid is 10 to 12 years, and memory foam is every 6 to 10 years. And your mattress is a memory foam, right?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's just... It doesn't have springs in it that I know of. But I have an adjustable bed.
That would be the box springs.
The bed that I have now is only the second mattress that I've bought in my adult life.
Okay, so it's telling you that in 8 to 10 years you need to change your mattress.
Wonder if I should just take the mattress off that other extra bed in that side room.
Well, how
Those
old
are
is
different
it?
size beds, I think.
Does it? Can you adjust it?
I
Is
think
it-
that one's got springs in it.
Maybe
That was Bobby's.
Maybe with just the mattress.
That was
I don't know.
Bobby's mattress. It's covered in dog urine and cat urine.
No, the bed that's
Oh,
in
just dog urine,
the
I'm
back
sorry.
bedroom.
Okay, just write a check and pick you up a mattress.
Well, it'll bounce as high as the bed will go.
You can go to rooms to go. They don't charge you any interest if you pay it off in a certain amount of time. Like it'd be like $25
This is-
a
you
week.
I don't have a
talking
way
to
to
the
haul
guy-
a mattress either.
They come in boxes now. They're about this big.
A box
They're
mattress?
shrink wrapped, and you open it up and let it air out. That's how mattresses come these days. You're also talking to the guy who, instead of buying a new couch, bought a memory foam, a block of memory foam with fabric on it on Amazon that comes apart and is put together for teenage boys' rooms for his living room.
It looks good in there.
It does look good.
It's called a boneless couch.
Okay, I'm not arguing with
He's
you.
a cheapskate. That's the point.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Hey, I spent $300 on that couch. Well, I did, and it came with a chair and an ottoman and everything.
That's not the running rate for a couch.
You
though,
can
was
put it
my
in
point.
an L. Well, that's the rate that this boy pays.
I'm just saying, of all the things to cheap out on, the one that you specifically don't need to cheap out on
His
is your
first
mattress.
3 couches I gave him.
I know. You specifically, and the last one I gave him.
Yeah.
You don't need to cheap out on a couch or on a bed. Your mattress needs to be a good mattress because you'll be in a bad mood all the time because your back will hurt all the time if you cheap out on your mattress.
Well, let me talk about Brew. It's Brew Madness at 7 Brew. Fans can swing by your favorite drink and scan the QR code to play the daily digital game. You might win you a Ford Bronco.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today. Showers and storms in the area, especially during the afternoon. Highs top out near 79 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy. Chance for more showers and storms. Lows drop to 67. Then an afternoon chance for showers and storms on Wednesday. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 63.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
People that come in to pre-plan their funerals and put it down in writing makes it a whole lot easier on the children at the time of their death. This is what Mama wanted. This is what we're going to do.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
Shop and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Play an old guitar from 9 to 1:30. Trying to make a living while everybody else is having fun.
Don't just go to any barber. Go to the singing barber, Charlie Pitts. Get a great haircut and entertainment too. That's Charlie Pitts, 2528 Las Casas Pike. Phone 615-785-0966. That's Charlie Pitts.
Mercy.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The NFL's free agent negotiating window opened Monday, and quarterback Tua Tagovailoa will sign a one-year deal with Atlanta. The Dolphins are getting quarterback Malik Willis. The 49ers are signing veteran wide receiver Mike Evans. The Kansas City Chiefs will sign running back Kenneth Walker, who just won Super Bowl MVP for Seattle, and KC is re-signing tight end Travis Kelce. Las Vegas is getting center Tyler Linderbaum, and the Saints are signing running back Travis Etienne. Team USA at the World Baseball Classic in Houston beat Mexico 5-3 with 5 runs in the third inning on home runs from Aaron Judge and Roman Anthony. Winning pitcher from the Pirates, Paul Skeens, started through 4 scoreless innings with 7 strikeouts. Puerto Rico went to 3-0 as well, 4-1 the final over Cuba. To the NBA, the Clippers took the late game against New York, 126-118. Oklahoma City with a last-second win against Denver.
The Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
We are powered today by Middle Tennessee Electric, and we're powered every day by MTE, who reminds us that better communication leads to better service. Keep your contact information current at MTE.com so you never miss an update on billing or local outages. So what have we decided? You are going to buy a mattress or you're not?
I guess I'll look, but
you'll look. Now they're going to be high. I'm just going to tell you, you're not going to find one for $200.
So you're going to
not a good one.
Pay $1,500 for a box mattress? Just doesn't seem like logical.
I mean, box mattresses aren't what box mattresses used to be. Almost all mattresses come in a box now. They
go to FM Outlet on Broad Street. See if they've got something that will fit your.
We're going to talk through in a minute.
I went to rooms ago. They were very nice.
10 signs you should replace your mattress. And we're going to see.
Yeah, we'll do that, next. Yeah. And then you'll kind of know whether you even need a mattress or not.
You might not. Your mattress may be in great shape. I doubt it. It is. Yes.
Oh, you've already looked at the list and you know that.
The listeners at home will be able to determine if they need a new mattress.
So we're being informative as well as entertaining.
That was my thinking.
Well, they don't want to spend money either.
Well, no, but the one thing I have found most people are willing to spend a lot of money on is their comfort. Just not you, because you're a cheapskate.
That's why people will buy new living room furniture before they'll buy just about anything, because wherever they watch television is where they want to have comfort.
They don't watch television anymore, do they?
Do you have a television in your office?
I have 2.
And one in his living room, the biggest TV of all time.
But yet he doesn't want to buy a mattress.
Yeah. TVs are cheap now, though, I will say. You can get a 55-inch TV for $100 at Walmart.
I'll tell you something that's not cheap.
Mattresses.
Gas has gone up, too.
I know, man.
I was shocked. Went back up to $3 or more. $2.89 was the last time I got something under $3. It's a war, or is it a war? I don't know. They can't decide whether it's a war or not. But anyway,
I just know that when they killed the president, they said that they were listening to "Love Sosa" by Chief Keef, which is hilarious to me.
Kevin Fair is today's good neighbor of the day. SRM Concrete, dedicated to senior advocacy, and his leadership in the healthcare sector is invaluable. Kevin's going to receive a free drink of his choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne.
Today's Good Neighbor Moment is brought to you by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and stay committed to the folks who make Rutherford County such a special place to live. Help us make somebody you know deserving of the Good Neighbor of the Day. Text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or visit WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor.
Birthdays, anniversaries, get those in. 615-893-1450. Same phone number.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but today is National Napping Day.
Well, that fits right in with a new mattress.
So hopefully those listening will know if they need a new mattress by nap time.
624 on the Wake Up Crew.
Stones River Manor offers assured care.
It's so warm and welcoming.
Independent living.
What states have you lived in?
Lived in Illinois and here. My husband worked for Quick Growth.
Assisted living.
I have my own place and I love it. The Activity Center has the Bible study that I like very much.
Adult daycare and respite care, and specialized physical rehabilitation care.
I love the friendliness and the family attitude that they have here.
Visit them online at stonesrivermanor.com or stop by. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
South Central Bank has 2 CD specials that will help your money grow. South Central Bank has a 5-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 4.15% or a 25-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 3.8%. 2 great ways to put your money to work. You choose the term that works best for you. $500 minimum balance to obtain the APY. Stop by any of our convenient South Central Bank locations today and take advantage of our 2 great rates. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dunley. Following concerns from the community, a company that manufactures a critical material for nuclear reactors says it's no longer seeking to build a facility in Clearborn County. Carbonium Core, a company that manufactures nuclear-grade graphite for nuclear reactors, informed state officials Monday that it will no longer be pursuing business opportunities there in Clearborn County. WATE reports the company will instead evaluate other potential sites in Tennessee for a facility. In Dyersburg, 6 people are recovering after being exposed to Freon gas. The exposure happened Sunday at St. Joseph Village. The exact chemical was not confirmed until late yesterday. Those hospitalized included a firefighter and EMS student, 2 Joseph Village residents, and 2 medical center EMS team members. A commercial air conditioner leak is being blamed. The patients are expected to recover without serious injury. More news in 30 seconds.
Aging well means staying healthy, active, and independent. To age well, we need to take care of our bones. 10 million Americans have osteoporosis, a hereditary disease that makes bones weak and more likely to break. Thankfully, we can all take simple steps to improve our bone health at any age. Eat a healthy diet that is rich in calcium and vitamin D. Get regular weight-bearing exercise, which means on our feet. Get bone health tips at pathtogoodbonehealth.org.
As of this week, more driverless Waymo cars are on the loose around Nashville. The company confirmed that several of the fully autonomous vehicles are in service around the city in a limited geographical area. For months, the vehicles have been mapping and learning the streets with the help of human drivers. Now comes the next step of allowing the units to run without a driver. Passengers will be added soon. In early February, Metro Police went through Waymo training, including what to do if one ends up in a crash or at the scene of a crime. Bill Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 27 minutes after the hour, and we've got Good Neighbor events coming up, and another check of the weather, and our first look at traffic. Now, in regards to what we've been talking about, new mattresses, Dalton has researched, and what kind of person needs a new mattress? When is it time? What kind of experiences are you having? What symptoms you might be having?
I have 10 signs that it's time to replace your
All
mattress.
right, so we're going to use Brian as our example, as he is in the market for a mattress.
Maybe.
And he's very cheap, and he doesn't want to buy one, but let's show whether he even needs one or not.
That's true. On average, a quality mattress lasts 7 to 10 years. Are you past 7 to 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means it's time to start
That's
considering
a check. That's a check
what a
on
new
number
mattress
one.
should look like.
All right. check.
However, its actual lifespan depends on factors like materials, usage, and maintenance. If your mattress is approaching or past this range, it's time to take a closer look.
That's one.
Do you have chronic aches and pains?
I had that when I bought the mattress.
Okay, number two has been checked.
A bad mattress can cause you to experience a lot of pain, especially in your back, neck, and joints, due to a lack of support. So that's
bad pillows too.
That's all you. You're all in on chronic aches and pain.
I've been fighting pillows.
Yeah, pillows are another factor. You may have to change your pillow.
Persistent fatigue. Even if you do sleep all night, a bad mattress can lead to you tossing and turning and never reaching deep, restorative sleep. Would you say you have persistent fatigue?
Mm-hmm. He does. I work with him at night.
Okay, so that's 3.
He's checked off all 3 now.
Old mattresses can harbor dust mites, mold, and allergens, causing your allergies to act up. So the third thing, allergy flare-ups.
Nah. I just eat those dirt mites.
I'm going to go ahead and give him a check for...
I know it helped my allergies when I got a new mattress.
Oh, here's one. Increased stress levels. You may find yourself becoming crankier due to poor sleep quality and the physical discomfort an old mattress causes.
I'm not cranky.
Would you say he's had increased stress level over the last year or 2?
No, that's been a lifetime thing.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, it would fit. Now, I will say, you remember where they used to make feather pillows?
Yeah.
I wish they would make those.
You can buy
again.
feather. They call them something else, but you can buy them down pillows. You can buy them at Target.
I need to buy them then because I like my head to sit firmly on the pillow.
I don't like getting poked by a quill.
How about poor sleep? Interrupted sleep cycles impact memory, mood, immune function, and overall health. How many times a night would you say you're waking up?
3, 4.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and put a check for poor sleep.
That could be other problems too.
Oh, that's true.
There's usually a tinkle break involved.
That's a prostate issue.
Oh,
those were just... I wasn't even reading the questions. Those were just things that getting a new mattress would help with. Here are the actual questions. Visible sagging or lumps. Has your mattress noticed dips or uneven surfaces?
Well, my mattress is adjustable, so it always has sags and lumps.
When it lays flat.
Put him down. Check. Yeah.
Waking up with aches and pains. We covered that one. Do you sleep better elsewhere?
I don't know. I've never slept anywhere else.
He's so antagonistic, isn't he?
Well, I don't.
Do you toss and turn at night?
I start out on my back, and then when I get back in bed, I'm on my left side, and then when I get back in bed, I go to my right side.
Tossing and turning, it could mean that your mattress has lost its ability to cradle and support your body.
The worst thing is I get itchy.
Do you have sleepless leg?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Does your mattress creak or make noise when you move? Hearing creaks or squeaks every time you shift, that's often a sign of worn-out inner spring mattresses or broken coils.
Don't have any of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one doesn't apply to you. This one's just, it's over 7 to 10 years old. Surfaces look and feel worn out. Frayed edges, stains, or general discoloration indicate that your mattress has seen better days. Visual cues often reflect internal wear as well.
There might be a place or two that look a little soiled.
Mark it.
And the last one, change in your body's need. Your ideal mattress can change with life stages, such as weight fluctuations, injuries, pregnancy, or aging.
I'm not pregnant.
You've lost a lot of weight. Maybe that's caused some of it.
A bed that once felt perfect may no longer support your current needs.
See?
I think I checked that. Don't check that box.
I think you checked every single box we read. You are
If you
older.
did 8 of 10, you needed to get a new mattress. Now, we've looked up prices for you.
Oh, I know.
What's the cheapest you found? $1,100?
108.
Where was that at?
Well, there's a cheap Walmart mattress you could buy for $100.
Better Homes.
I don't think it's going to support your needs. No, there was one for in the $900 range. For a full. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
It's not good, but it's not bad.
It's not bad.
They're high.
It's just
everywhere
the
you go.
cost of things,
Yeah.
man. You're the one who's always telling me I need to suck it up and just be poor.
Well, this is being poor. What if I just take the mattress off and use the adjustable part?
Just lay on the hard shell of your bed.
Just lay on your expensive couch. That might be the best thing.
It's not uncomfortable.
It's not comfortable either.
It is comfortable. It's not uncomfortable to lay on.
So,
The dogs love it.
Bottom line, are you going to buy a new mattress or not?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, that means he won't.
No, he's not. He'll buy a cheap mattress and he'll get about a week's worth of horrible sleep, and then he'll wind up buying an expensive mattress later.
Yeah, just look online, find you one for a couple $100.
I could buy a used one.
There's a market for that.
Is it? Where?
Yeah, but he'll buy one that's 12 years old.
Yeah, he'll buy one that's in the exact same shape as what he's using.
It'll feel different. Then I'll mold my body into it.
There's no talking to you. Jeez.
What do you mean? You're talking about spending money.
6:34 on the Wake Up Crew. Brian and the Scrooge and Dalton will be back.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today, showers and storms in the area, especially during the afternoon. Highs top out near 79 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy, chance for more showers and storms. Lows drop to 67. Then an afternoon chance for showers and storms on Wednesday. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 63.
Good morning. Starting to crank up pretty good out here in a couple of spots, especially coming down I-40 westbound as you come out of Wilson County here through the Mount Juliet area. Still some showers out here in certain areas this morning. Please be careful. It's loading up pretty good now with volume. Right on schedule, actually, on 24 West here at Walden Road. All that traffic coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, headed on in and through Davidson County. STR Towing and Recovery says give them a call 24/7 here in Middle Tennessee if you need their help with a tow for a car or a truck. I'm Commander Chuck.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and Americare Pest Control.
I've got
Here's Tom Sweat with Americare Services Incorporated.
Americare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. Americare Services Incorporated.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
If you're a Rutherford County 4th through 12th grade student, you need to sign up for the 4-H Chick Chain. When youngsters participate, you learn responsibility. You also learn how to keep books and do business. You learn so much. If you have questions about the 4-H Chick Chain, phone the Ag Center, 615-898-7710. And once again, it's for Rutherford County 4th through 12th grade students. The Red Cross is critically low on blood. Please give the gift of life at the Red Cross. Phone 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. Maybe you're new to town and want to learn more about your new home. Well, head over to the one-room Ransom Schoolhouse here in Murfreesboro Saturday mornings between 9 and noon. Just drop in. And members of the Rutherford County Historical Society will be there to answer questions about your new community. The one-room Ransom Schoolhouse is at 717 North Academy Street. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
The most common cause of sudden, acute, painless vision loss is a stroke to the eyes, and that can involve either an artery or a vein. People that have suffered through this will tell you that it didn't hurt.
He's the eye doctor you hear on the radio.
My father went to him before I did, and we liked him very much.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Hey y'all, it's Taylor at Bell Jewelers inviting you to come shop our huge Pandora sale. I'm talking the biggest Pandora sale we've ever had. We're phasing Pandora out, so anything that sells is final sale, and the sale will last until it's all gone. So don't miss out and come in as quick as you can so you have the best selection of Pandora here at Bell Jewelers at 821 Northwest Broad Street, across from Toots.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
CBS National News headlines are coming up, followed by a check of local news. Dalton will be updating the news for us here in just a few minutes, and a CBS Entertainment report with Matt Wolf at 6:57 before CBS. You know, I feel really like honored that we've got the news anchor, the news director at WGNS is on our show.
I wouldn't say I'm the director. I just read them, but I do post some. I'll post some stories.
Presenter.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm the primetime sports director.
That's true.
I didn't know that either until I heard it.
What was my credit on the Big GTV executive producer or something, Tom?
Something like that.
How about the dad joke?
You ready for one?
He's
on Monday.
He's the dad joke executive director.
Yeah. How do you sell a frog to a deaf person?
I don't know how.
Want to buy a frog?
Oh, you liked that?
I liked it. Yeah.
Not. Well, I'll just let you score it because yours is going to be higher.
Well, I mean, we'll average it out.
I was going to give it a 1.
Ooh, I was going to give it a 4. So 4 and 1. What is
4 is
it?
bigger than 1.
So does it come up to be a 3?
Sure.
Okay. We'll be back 6:41 here on the Wake Up Crew.
Robbed.
CBS News Brief, day 11 of the war, and there are conflicting statements from the Trump administration on how much longer it may last. The president's take?
It's going to be ended soon, and
If it starts up again, they'll be hit even harder.
He told our Weijia Jiang the war is very complete. CBS's Kelly O'Grady now on the impact.
If the conflict drags on and the strait continues to be impassable, experts warn oil prices could rise to $150 a barrel.
The national average for a gallon of gas in the U.S. today is $3.54 a gallon. It's a slow go at the airport as the partial government shutdown enters a fourth week. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
The more than 50,000 TSA officers on the job will miss a full paycheck this week and have no idea when the next one will come, driving the spike in sick calls.
JetBlue blames a brief overnight ground stop on an unspecified system outage. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A dangerous early morning crash along Interstate 24 in Murfreesboro left 2 people seriously injured after a vehicle slammed into emergency responders already working a crash scene in Rutherford County. The incident unfolded around 1 a.m. Monday between the Abbeville Road and I-840 interchanges, where crews were responding to an overturned semi-truck. According to Rutherford County Sheriff's Corporal Riley Dunmeyer, a white sedan traveling at a high rate of speed entered the work zone and struck a patrol SUV driven by Deputy Tyler Purvis. Authorities say the deputy's vehicle had been positioned into the lane to shield first responders and the crash scene. The impact pushed the patrol SUV forward into Rutherford County Fire Rescue engine that was parked ahead of it. The 2 men inside the sedan suffered serious injuries and were transported to Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville. Emergency personnel on scene were evaluated as precaution, but fortunately, no first responders were injured. Fire Rescue Chief Larry Farley says the crash is a powerful reminder for drivers across the county to slow down and obey Tennessee's move over law when approaching emergency vehicles. Meanwhile, drivers throughout Rutherford County are also seeing rising costs at the pump. AAA reports the average price for regular gasoline locally has climbed to about $3.09 per gallon. AAA spokeswoman Megan Cooper says the increase is largely tied to rising crude oil prices, linked to tensions in the Middle East. And motorists in Murfreesboro and Smyrna may see additional increases in the coming days. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Lace up your best kicks for a night of impact benefiting First Shot. Join us for the annual Sneaker Ball, presented by Venture Express. Spend Sunday, April 26th with NFL Hall of Famer and Super Bowl MVP Marcus Allen. The event kicks off at 6 with a VIP meet and greet at 5. Reserve your table today. Call Coach Andy Herzer at 615-631-5312. We'll see you at the Sneaker Ball, benefiting First Shot on April 26th.
Hi, I'm Wade Hayes, owner of Toots Good Food and Fun. I strongly believe that volunteers make a positive difference in the quality of life here in our community.
State Farm Agent Michael Busey serves as Vice Chair for Main Street Murfreesboro's Advisory Board. He is essentially the board's steady second in command, the person who keeps things moving when the chair can't be there, and helps to share the leadership load. Michael Busey, a dedicated volunteer with Main Street Murfreesboro, whom people can count on.
At Toots, we strongly believe that it's important for every one of our citizens to give some of their time and talent back into the community. And we want to honor these individuals with a Toots gift certificate good at any of our Rutherford County locations. 860 Northwest Broad Street, on Church Street in the Barfield area, in Smyrna on Sam Ridley, and Toots West on Franklin Road at Rucker Lane.
This is Peter Demas inviting you to enjoy a meal with our family at Demas's Restaurant. With cold and flu season here, nothing helps my family more than having the Demas's baked chicken and rice soup. It was a soup that was created by my grandmother, and we not only sell it by the cup, but we also sell it by the quart, by the half gallon, and by the gallon. So stop by anytime today and bring soup to your family that may be sick, or a friend that's sick, or just to enjoy it just because it tastes so good. Demas's Restaurant.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Donnelly. The body of a missing Shelbyville man has been recovered from Normandy Lake. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency says the 66-year-old reportedly went on the lake Friday to fish, but his friends and family had not heard from him since. Game wardens responded to the lake in Coffee County about 3:30 Sunday to reports of a missing boater. He was located a short time later. He's been identified as Marvin Parker. Authorities say it does not appear he was wearing a life jacket. As of this week, more driverless Waymo cars are on the loose around Nashville. The company confirmed that several of the fully autonomous vehicles are in service around the city in a limited geographical area. For months, the vehicles have been mapping and learning streets with the help of human drivers. Now comes the next step of allowing the units to run without a driver. Passengers will be added soon. In early February, Metro Police went through Waymo training, including what to do if one ends up in a crash or at the scene of a crime. More news in 30 seconds.
Aging well means staying healthy, active, and independent. To age well, we need to take care of our bones. 10 million Americans have osteoporosis, a hereditary disease that makes bones weak and more likely to break. Thankfully, we can all take simple steps to improve our bone health at any age. Eat a healthy diet that is rich in calcium and vitamin D. Get regular weight-bearing exercise, which means on our feet. Get bone health tips at pathtogoodbonehealth.org.
A massive new hospital project gets the green light in Memphis. Regional One Health has been granted approval from the Tennessee Health Facilities Commission to build at the site of the former Commercial Appeal newspaper on Union Avenue. Demolition of the former newspaper building is expected to begin in the spring. The Shelby County Commission has approved $500 million as part of the foundational phase of the hospital funding plan. Planners are looking at a 2031 completion timeline. Will Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
Roscoe Brown is this area's leading provider of home indoor air quality products and services. Back in 1940, Roscoe Brown started this family business with a goal of treating customers like family. Over 80 years later, that commitment continues. If you're new to town, ask Roscoe Brown to do a checkup on your HVAC and plumbing systems. It'll make a difference. Call Roscoe Brown and schedule a checkup today.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
6:48 here on the Wake Up Crew. We've had some high temperatures in March, but Brian tells me that we're going to start having cooler weather.
Maybe.
What spring was this? They've got names.
I don't know.
I know the first one's what, Blackberry Winter or something?
Yeah, I don't think we've hit Blackberry Winter yet, though. Have we?
Oh, I thought we did. I thought that was the last cold spell we had.
Maybe it was. We had some high in March so far.
That's what I know. I know we've got one or two more.
Oh yeah,
like cold snaps. But
I think I've heard them read off 5, but some never materialize.
Let's see. Like Blackberry Winter.
Talking to himself and
I'm typing. You got Redbud Winter.
Yeah,
that's late March, early April.
Okay,
so we don't even start going through these until then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you got Dogwood Winter, Locust Winter, Whippoorwill Winter, late May. Breeches Winter, the time when farmers switch from warm wool clothing to lighter linen. That's usually May. So.
Don't they wear their overalls? Don't they just wear overalls when they?
Yeah, but like with a short sleeve shirt or something.
Yeah, we're Brett has made some planter boxes to put tomatoes and stuff in. So he's got 2. We're gonna put in the backyard since we get sun now. I got a feeling after we cut all those trees down this summer when it's like
1,000 degrees.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Oh no! But I told him sunsets on the other side of the house.
Right.
You'll be fine in the evening. So
I need about 3 trees cut, or really just 2. I need 2 trees cut for my front yard. But I just, talk about expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
I know.
Unbelievably expensive.
Kind of like a mattress.
Well, the quote I got was about the same price as a mattress. So
yeah, That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they're not huge trees, but they're those persimmon trees. They drop fruit. Ugh.
Yeah.
All over the cars and stuff.
Grass doesn't grow very well because they're dropping all over the place.
They're good to predict winter, though.
Well,
look for spoons and forks inside.
We just depend on Rutherford weather for our
I have
updates.
you to predict the weather.
That's exactly right. It's time for some celebrity birthdays. Are you guys ready?
Oh, I was born ready, John.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Brian Dalton has gotten a promotion.
Oh,
he does the local birthdays.
Yeah, promotion. I've always done it here.
1867, Lilia Wald, American pioneering nurse and social activist who started American community nursing with the Henry Street Settlement in New York City, born in Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, that didn't bring him much of a reaction, did it?
Well, it didn't resonate, really.
1940, Chuck Norris, American martial arts actor, born in Ryan, Oklahoma.
The unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right. 'Cause the eyes of the ranger are upon you.
How old would that make him? 86?
Something like that.
1947, Kim Campbell, Canada's first female prime minister. 1963, Jasmine Guy, actress. She played Whitley in Different World.
My parents love me, stand behind me, come what may. I know now that I'm ready.
I used to love that show. 1971, John Hamm, the American actor. He was Don Draper in Mad Men.
And he's been in everything.
Yes. But he'll always be remembered as Don Draper.
Yeah.
1977, Robin Thicke, a Canadian-American singer born in Los Angeles, California.
The call with me, I just love to hear you say it. It makes a man
That is not the Robin Thicke I was thinking of.
1983, Carrie Underwood, American country singer born in Oklahoma.
My key into the side of this pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive. Call my name into his leather seat.
You know, I remember, I'm not a big follower of Carrie Underwood, but I remember how Simon treated her in American Idol. It was vicious. You know, country singer, I don't like country. I don't like country singers, but she won it. That's your celebrity birthdays. How about some local birthdays?
Only 3 today. Andy Timms, Nick Archer, and Carol Burning, all celebrating birthdays today.
All right.
You can add to the list.
Yes, you can.
615-893-1450.
It's time for Today in History.
Oh, wow.
The quick one.
It was a quick one. 1926, Ralph Abernathy. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm reading the wrong list. First telephone call, Alexander Graham Bell says, Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Mr. Watson, I want to see you.
I wonder if he sounded like that, really. In 1938, Jezebel, the film premieres, directed by William Wyler, starring Betty Davis and Henry Fonda, from a play by Owen Davis. 1964, Simon and Garfunkel record the first version of The Sound of Silence for the movie Graduate.
Streams I walked along, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp.
1969, James Earl Ray pleads guilty to the murder of Martin Luther King. 1975, the Rocky Horror Picture Show opens at Belasco Theater in New York. 1978, The Incredible Hulk, starring Bill Bixby as David Banner, premieres on CBS. And finally, 1981, Betty Davis Eyes, a single released by Kim Carnes.
And she knows just what it takes to make.
And it's 6:34 here on the Wake Up Crew. Stay with us. We've got more to come.
Stand offside, she's got Betty Davis eyes.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today, showers and storms in the area, especially during the afternoon. Highs top out near 79 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy, chance for more showers and storms. Lows drop to 67. Then an afternoon chance for showers and storms on Wednesday. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 63.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Good morning. Starting to crank up pretty good out here in a couple of spots, especially coming down I-40 westbound as you come out of Wilson County here through the Mount Juliet area. Still some showers out here in certain areas this morning. Please be careful. It's loading up pretty good now with volume. Right on schedule, actually, on 24 West here at Walden Road. All that traffic coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, headed on in and through Davidson County. STR Towing and Recovery says give them a call 24/7 here in Middle Tennessee if you need their help with a tow for a car or a truck. I'm Commander Chuck.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Sharing Change has donated now over $12 million to local nonprofits. Find out how your spare change can make a big impact at sharingchange.org.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 6:58, and congratulations to Kevin Fair, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. He's dedicated to senior advocacy, and his leadership in the healthcare sector is invaluable. Kevin Fair is getting a free drink of his choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne.
Today's Good Neighbor Moment is brought to you by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they stay committed to the folks who make Rutherford County such a great place to live. Help us make someone you know the Good Neighbor of the Day by texting the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or visit online WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor.
I hope our listening audience appreciates our comedic timing.
He just can't even make an even small mistake, and he just picks on it. Yeah,
you did it too.
No, I
did. It was also a pretty big mistake.
No mistakes
but maybe
here.
If you didn't make a mistake in typing
it's
up the
time
sheet.
to go to the news.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Trump declares progress in Iran.
Everything they have is gone, including their leadership.
New York terror case.
He had watched ISIS propaganda on his phone.
Top realtor brothers convicted.
Over accusations they drugged and raped multiple women.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan. With the CBS World News Roundup, President Trump has talked about the end of the war in Iran, wrapping up a day of conflicting messages about where the fight now stands. Here's CBS News White House correspondent Weijia Jiang.
Speaking in front of the House Republicans at his golf course in Florida, President Trump said it only took days to deal significant blows to Iranian forces.
Iran's drone and missile capability is being utterly demolished.
And he reiterated that the war could end soon.
It's going to be finished pretty quickly.
But just hours earlier, the Pentagon posted on X, "We have only just begun to fight." Trump was asked to clarify the confusing messaging.
Well, I think you could say it both. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of building a new country.
Trump offered new details to explain why now was the right time to attack Iran.
They were going to take over the Middle East and they were going to try and destroy Israel.
And he spoke about the bombing of an Iranian girls' school that killed at least 170 people. He was asked about new video, which apparently showed a U.S. Tomahawk was responsible.
Tomahawks are used by others.
Iran's Revolutionary Guards are warning the U.S. and Israel that Iran will decide when the war ends. CBS's Matt Gutman is in Tel Aviv.
Iran vowing this morning that if the war continues, it will not allow a liter of oil through the Persian Gulf choke point of the Straits of Hormuz. That as the U.S. stepped up attacks on Iran's missile launchers. In Tehran, regime-affiliated fuel depots are still smoldering after an attack over the weekend. Fuel leaked into the sewer system and ignited. Red Crescent saying at least 1,300 Iranians have been killed. Opponents of the regime were heard screaming "Death to Mujtaba" from the rooftops in reference to just selected new supreme leader, the son of the former leader. Iran hasn't decreased its attacks on its neighbors in the Persian Gulf. Qatar says it intercepted 17 Iranian ballistic missile attacks on Monday alone, multiple drone attacks on oil-rich Bahrain, a main oil refinery there, burning for 2 days now.
President Trump told CBS News he's thinking of taking over the Strait of Hormuz, the waterway south of Iran that's vital to the flow of oil. AAA says the price of gas is up yet again. The national average for a gallon of regular is now $3.54. 1 week ago, it was $3.11. Reports in Australia say Iran's women's national soccer team has flown out of the country, facing uncertainty when team members get back home.
As they left their hotel in Australia for the last time, one player was filmed being pulled onto the bus by a teammate, while another was heard wailing as she said goodbye to a supporter. 5 of the players stayed behind, granted asylum. All were offered humanitarian visas after Iranian state media branded the women traitors for initially refusing to sing their national anthem at the tournament. The others apparently refused, out of fear, supporters say, for their families back home. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
Now to New York City, CBS's Jerika Duncan has new details on what authorities call an ISIS-inspired case that has 2 teenagers in custody.
Federal authorities say Amir Balat and Ibrahim Kayumi were inspired by ISIS when Balat threw homemade bombs into a New York City crowd Saturday. The attack happened during an anti-Islamic protest outside the residence of New York City's first Muslim mayor, Zohran Mamdani. The suspects are accused of driving from Pennsylvania with 2 improvised explosive devices made from duct tape jars containing screws and bolts. Authorities say preliminary analysis shows at least one of the devices contained TATP, a highly volatile substance. According to the criminal complaint, Kayumi said he watched ISIS propaganda. Balat made a chilling statement after his arrest.
He had hoped to carry out an attack even bigger than the Boston Marathon bombing, which he noted resulted in only 3 deaths.
4 minutes after the hour.
Join Adriana Diaz and Kelly O'Grady for the perfect start to your weekend. Ease into your Saturday with CBS Saturday Morning on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash. Fantastic. Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
3 brothers, including 2 of the nation's most successful luxury real estate brokers, have been convicted of charges they conspired to drug and rape multiple women. 11 women testified in the New York trial of the Alexander brothers. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilo says the verdict will be appealed.
Today was not the outcome we were looking for, obviously, but our resolve is unshaken. We're going to keep representing them, and we believe that we will prevail in the future.
JetBlue says a system outage was to blame for its request for a ground stop on all the airline's flights. The FAA issued it, and it lasted about an hour. And CBS's Chris Van Cleve tells us TSA staffing shortages have increased security wait times in some places.
Now, some airports are telling flyers to get here at least 3 hours before their flights. This surge in wait times comes as the airlines are preparing to fly 171 million people for spring break, and as a partial government shutdown over the Trump administration's immigration policies enters its 4th week.
Houston's Hobby Airport had wait times topping 3 hours yesterday. Now to Georgia, where there's a special election today to fill the congressional seat vacated by Marjorie Taylor Greene. More than 20 candidates are on the ballot.
Numbers from the Secretary of State's office show more than 60,000 ballots have already been cast in the special election to fill the 14th district seat. President Trump endorsing Clay Fuller in the race to succeed his one-time close ally.
He's going to take it home. Total winner. Everybody loves him.
3 Democrats are also in the race. If no candidate is able to get more than 50% of the vote, the top 2 will move on to an April 7th runoff. Whoever wins will still have to run for a full term in November. Jonathan O'Brien for CBS News, Atlanta.
A super El Nino later on this year could bring record heat, as we hear from CBS's Michael Wallace.
The European Center for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts warns it could be one of the strongest El Niños in history, fueled by water temperatures in the Pacific Ocean near the equator that are more than 2 degrees Celsius above average. Global temperatures could reach record levels in 2027. On the plus side, such a strong El Nino could make for a quieter Atlantic hurricane season.
Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-507-9701. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-507-9701. That's 800-507-9701. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Now you're up to date on the latest national news. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. More local news, traffic, weather, and fun continues with the Wake Up Crew here on News Radio WGNS.
Back at it here for another hour of the Wake Up Crew from WGNS. I'm Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, Dalton Barrett along here in just seconds. But right now we pause to check on traffic and weather together, brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants. One of the things that put us on the map here in Rutherford County was our daily specials. Now you can go to our website, toots.com, and click on the Daily Specials tab to see what those are.
Hey, this is Jack Hayes. Come over to Toots Restaurants and play our cool arcade games. And while you're at it, come check out our menus.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today, showers and storms in the area, especially during the afternoon. Highs top out near 79 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy, chance for more showers and storms. Lows drop to 67. Then an afternoon chance for showers and storms on Wednesday. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 64.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, who remind us that better communication leads to better service. Keep your contact info current at mte.com so you never miss an update on billing or local outages.
The accidents out here. They're clearing one right now. It's got traffic clogged up pretty good here in Antioch. It's 24 westbound near Briley Parkway. It was there long enough to really aggravate that traffic that's trying to get in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. It looked like a wreck pulled over to the side. 24 west out there at Salem Pike there in Rutherford County. Again, extra time out here with some showers moving through certain parts of Wilson County. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring it to the transmission experts at Amco Transmissions at 3020 Nolensville Pike. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Selling your home, farm, or have an estate to settle, auctions are easy, fast, and profitable. You don't have to worry about the hassle of repairs or showings, and you'll receive multiple offers on auction day.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
The show you're about to hear is real. The names have been changed to protect the hosts. Join John, Brian, and Dalton on The Wake Up Crew.
That's right, Inspector Gadget. Wow. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
You have an impression?
I don't have anything to do. I don't know what we're referencing.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Dragnet. Yeah, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. How y'all doing? How you boys doing?
This is when they're running.
Your chair is squeaking.
Wow, this is a good sign. We have nothing for the second hour.
Oh, boy, do I have something for
really?
you.
What
yes.
is it? Can you tell us? Your pin says WGNS Doe.
You know where it's going to say in a minute?
It's my fault. He peeled the stickers off.
Are you cold, man?
Not super.
Okay, just the way you're sitting.
Yeah, well, I'm a little cold. But
he was cold in a
it's
city
way
full of
colder
heat.
Out there I was freezing.
You turned it up.
I did. Because he said it was cold, which means I had permission. Notice I don't hear any fans on, despite the fact that I turned it up. He's lost his mind. You know what it is? I got it.
It's springtime.
No.
I lost an hour of sleep.
You noticed that over the last several years, he's been getting progressively crazier.
Yeah.
It's because he hasn't been sleeping well because his mattress is bad.
Maybe, maybe not.
I'm trying to picture somebody in their car driving to work listening to this junk.
Nobody's listening.
What do you mean junk?
But also, he said in the last segment that he has bought one new mattress in his adult life. And he's been grumpy for his entire...
He's 50 years old.
I said 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So every 25 years he gets a mattress.
Which explains why he spent his entire adult life as the grumpiest man you've ever met.
He doesn't know how old his mattress is he slept on as a kid.
I can affirm.
I know I slept on his childhood mattress as a kid.
I can affirm with as much clarity as I've ever had that it was not my mattress.
I think
that caused me to be grumpy.
I think if he gets a nice, good new mattress.
It was kids.
I think if he gets a nice, good new mattress, he'll sleep through the night for the first time in his adult life.
No, I
and
won't.
He'll say,
you know, when he married your mother.
Mistake.
Before he married your mother, he was really kind.
Really?
And had a lot of friends, and everybody liked him. He was popular, had a great mullet, and then all of a sudden he got married, and then it kind of went downhill from there. I mean, I just think that's a coincidence, but it's when you were born.
You can blame me, but I didn't ask for this. This was your fault.
No, it was a consequence.
No, and do you remember when he would sit in that little swing and we'd be painting your house, the one in Smyrna, when you lived in Smyrna?
Good times.
And the fumes that poor kid was smelling.
No, man. The reason I am the way that I am is your fault. Megan tells me, I'll tell her a story from when I was a kid.
Fumes and Red 40.
And she always says the same thing. She'll say, you should have turned out a lot worse.
Well, I have to admit, I used to play with you when you were a little kid.
Sure.
I did.
I know. I'm sure.
I held you.
Wow.
It freaks me out when I think about it now.
And you would take a ball and you would throw it, and he would go run and get it and bring it back just like a dog?
Come here, John. Hold me, John.
That's what Lena does now. She holds her little hands out.
He was a cute baby. Now, I didn't get that opportunity with Bobby as much because you were...
She wasn't as cute as me.
Well, you were working different things then. But he was a cute little boy.
Good times.
What happened?
But I think he's going to get a new mattress, and he's going to sleep on it, and he's going to be a whole new person.
Well, we'll see.
Because look at what happened. Look at how he's acting now.
I got a mattress 10 years ago and nothing changed.
But you cheaped out on that mattress.
I did not.
Look at the way you're talking now.
I have an adjustable bed.
Yeah, but the bed and the mattress, that doesn't mean it's a good mattress.
Sure it does.
How much did it cost you?
Oh, about $5,000.
If you want you want him to spend any money, it has to be like this. It has to be kind of an emergency thing. The other day, I didn't have any cash, and we went to Siegel, and we found out there was no hospitality room. Well, I didn't have any money, and he asked me, he said, "Do you want anything?" And I said, "No, that's okay." He said, "Oh, I don't mind getting it. I'll get it." Well,
I didn't know you didn't have money.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I jumped at it with the opportunity. I did have money, but
Yeah, he said a hamburger and a hot dog and maybe a bag of chips and a Goo Goo bar.
Give me a burger. That's all I asked for.
Make sure it has mustard and ketchup.
He
no
will
onions.
come through.
You don't have to pay for the mustard and ketchup.
He will come
That's
through
free.
in a clutch. In a clutch, he'll come through.
Yeah,
but he's not going to offer much.
He's not a cheapskate when it comes to little purchases.
So
he's only
now
cheap
I know
with
he does
big
on Sunday
purchases.
dinner. He buys your meal, right?
He does.
That's a generous thing that you do.
That's what I'm saying. Little
Then
things.
he gripes at me on Monday about how much it was.
Little things, clothes, little knickknacks, water bottles, that kind of stuff. He'll
What do you mean?
If it's under $100, he'll buy it.
Or if you have something that he wants, he'll spend
buy it.
whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when anything,
and he wants to be the first to have it.
Anything over $100, that's when he won't buy it.
I'm quitting.
Good. That means we can quit, John. We did it.
I don't want to be here if it's just going to be berating.
I mean, how many hats has he purchased?
I think I've said some very nice things about you. Come through in the clutch. I think I said that was nice. That was very nice.
All we're trying to do is understand you.
But
so
I'm
that
not
we
going to
can
be
support
generous.
You more.
And you need a mattress.
You do need a mattress. I never said you weren't generous. I said under $100, you don't mind spending money, but over $100, you will not do it, which is true.
What happened? Why is that?
Who wants to spend hundreds of dollars on something?
Well, it was
fruitless?
Like there was an item that
Fruitless. It's a mattress. You sleep on it.
now you have to go through a different route now.
Right.
He's a grandfather, so now you have to go. Lena needs blah blah blah, and
She needs you rested.
Whether it's and it might be for you, but just say Lena needs blah blah blah. Pops.
Lena needs a grandfather who is rested.
Aw,
who's at peace.
That's sweet. He didn't even ask for money.
Well, maybe a vacation or,
need any money.
a spa day. Get me out of here. Okay, Taco Tuesday's coming up.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The NFL's free agent negotiating window opened Monday, and quarterback Tua Tagovailoa will sign a one-year deal with Atlanta. The Dolphins are getting quarterback Malik Willis. The 49ers are signing veteran wide receiver Mike Evans. The Kansas City Chiefs will sign running back Kenneth Walker, who just won Super Bowl MVP for Seattle, and KC is re-signing tight end Travis Kelce. Las Vegas is getting center Tyler Linderbaum, and the Saints are signing running back Travis Etienne. Team USA at the World Baseball Classic in Houston beat Mexico 5-3 with 5 runs in the third inning on home runs from Aaron Judge and Roman Anthony. Winning pitcher from the Pirates, Paul Skeens, started through 4 scoreless innings with 7 strikeouts. Puerto Rico went to 3-0 as well, 4-1 the final over Cuba. To the NBA, the Clippers took the late game against New York, 126-118. Oklahoma City with a last-second win against Denver.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. My wife Joy and I love dogs and have one of our own. But we've also helped people who have been injured by dog bites and dog attacks. as well as bicyclists who crashed after a dog attack. You need to know that the dog owner may have insurance to help pay medical bills and other expenses because of a dog attack. If your loved one has been injured by a dog,
Call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation.
Hi, this is Norman and Beth Brown.
I was at a restaurant one morning and the waitress says, "There's 3 little kittens strapped under an air conditioning unit." I was like, "Oh my goodness, we're in the business. Let me call my husband."
And I received the call. I immediately dispatched the tech and we rescued the kittens.
3 little kittens, so sweet. Meow.
Yep, everyone goes beyond the call of duty at Roscoe Brown with heating and air, water purification, insulation, and more.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
It's time for the Doug Young Educator of the Month, proudly sponsored by City Tile and Floor Covering on Spring Street. We're over at Siegel Middle School to celebrate a teacher who really goes the extra mile. 7th grade ELA specialist Eva Carroll. As part of the 7C team, Miss Carroll does more than just teach English. She helps her students find their own voices. She is known for making literature click and for creating a classroom where every kid feels like they belong. Whether she's collaborating with her team or mentoring a student, her passion for Siegel Middle is impossible to miss. For her incredible heart and hard work, our Doug Young Educator of the Month, sponsored by City Tile and Floor Covering, receives a gift certificate to Toots and a beautiful plaque from L&K Trophy. Congratulations, Eva Carroll at Siegel Middle School, and thanks for all you do. To nominate your favorite teacher, go to WGNSradio.com/educator.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
All right, welcome back, friends, on a Taco Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to lead off with this, because if I don't start, we'll never get to it. Something new that they're going to be doing at the Titans football stadium.
What?
Well, just listen to how they're going to handle concessions, and I'd like to get your opinions after.
When the stadium opens in 2027, it will become the first NFL stadium to offer completely frictionless concessions at every single stand. More than 40 concession locations will use Amazon Just Walk Out technology. Here's how it works. Fans tap a credit card or a mobile payment when they enter. They grab the food and drinks that they want, and then they just walk out. No checkout lines, no scanning items, and no waiting around. The system uses computer vision, sensors, and artificial intelligence to automatically detect what you take and charge you as you leave. The goal is to dramatically reduce wait times, especially during halftime and other high traffic moments, so fans spend more time watching the game and less time standing in line. The bottom line, faster service, shorter lines, and a much better game day experience.
Thoughts?
They way overcomplicated what they needed to say there. I've seen places like this, and they're really cool. You tap your card, you walk in, you grab what you want, you walk out. So in all reality, it sounds, but that's the way they worded that. It's going to make people sound like, well, I don't know why they're making me do all this junk to get my concession. I just want a hot dog. But
that's not what that's not what he was saying. But they're going to be the first stadium. Now, just imagine you've been to a Titans game and the lines, or to a Braves game. I see this becoming very, very popular. You just walk in, tap your card, get what you want, walk out.
It will help the people that are serving too. They won't have to have anybody where you won't have a cashier necessarily.
No.
Now here's what it will do. It's going to cause you to take a lot more food. That's what it is for sure going to do.
Because you're going to feel like it's free.
You're not thinking about, oh, this is $4, and you're not hearing that total before you walk away. So you're going to be like, you're going to have 6 hot dogs.
Well, you're just going to start picking up stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
That, which is probably why they're doing that, and it's going to help with the lines and the workers and stuff.
Well, I think they don't have to have as many people work.
No.
I mean, this stadium, did you hear him say 40 concession stands?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? what a workday would be like.
There are some stores in other places, like grocery stores, that are
I've heard
doing
about
this.
that too.
So it works the same way. You tap your card when you walk in, you get your groceries, you bag it yourself, and you walk out, and it'll know what you purchased and charge you for it.
So I've seen people at Walmart doing this, and I wonder if this is a thing. But I've seen them on their phones, and on their phone, they're scanning the QR codes as they go. Are they paying as they go?
I don't think so. You can check for deals and stuff. I don't think Walmart has that yet. They don't have something like that.
Well, I
now.
saw several people the last time I went to Walmart doing that.
Now, how do you know they're not shoplifting? Is there a...
So there's cameras.
Okay.
And the cameras are... That's why you scan your card before you go in. So what they're going to do is the camera watches you, and it's an artificial intelligence. It watches you scan your card, so it knows which card is you, and then you get your stuff, and it watches you leave, and so it tells it then goes through the system to say we need to charge them for a hot dog, a hamburger, and a beer, and then comes out of your card, you walk out of the room.
Well, see, and that's the thing that I wonder. They're going to have somebody to card if you're drinking alcoholic beverages.
They probably will have to do...
You have to show your ID.
Yeah,
I would think.
Or alcoholic beverages will probably be done differently.
Maybe. I don't know. I just think it's an interesting concept that would be great for that. I would love to be able to do that in any store. Just walk in and...
And I will give them credit, like the Braves Stadium, they've cut down the length of wait time a lot. I mean, you go through pretty quick.
Now, and it wasn't a super big game, but when I was there was not a moment where I waited more than 3 people in line for concessions.
Have you been to the convenience stores where they have this new, I can't remember the name of the store. It's not Speedway, but it's another one. And you just lay your drink and your chips or whatever you're buying there, and a camera takes a picture of it, and it knows what you're buying.
Speedway does have that.
Is it Speedway?
7-Eleven's got it. I want to say Circle K's got it. Most
Circle
of them
K,
have that
that's
now.
what it is.
But yeah, it's self-checkout at the gas station.
I mean,
but
you
it's
just
the same sort of technology.
You don't scan anything. You just put it there, and it's a camera that knows that this, and this cost this much, and then you tap your card, and off you go.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see more of that, more of an automated process for concessions, for food, whatever. So,
well, it's like you can do bank deposits from home. You know, like take a picture and then send it.
I have never deposited a check at the bank in my life.
Oh, you do it that way?
I always do it through the app. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's a direct deposit. Yeah.
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 I need to do that for a company I'm associated with.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I go to the bank a lot.
True. You could probably do that.
Yeah.
With that.
I know Brett's done it.
Yeah.
Several
you
times.
Just sign it on the back and take a picture, and then it'll be in there in a day or two.
Cool, man. I think we're going to have more Taco Tuesday later, but 7:28.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a disciplined approach to investing. Call 615-907-7056 for an opportunity to discuss your situation. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Sue and Bob Turpin at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
Well, I had a couple of falls.
My daughter said, it's time for you to do something instead of me having to do something.
And our daughter decided that we needed to go somewhere.
It was a hard move for me. So we looked at several places, but the Villages of Murfreesboro was the one. We just fell in love with it. So bright and airy. Everybody we've met have just been super.
The Villages of Murfreesboro.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
From lift kits to tires,
Tire World has the experts and the knowledge to get it done.
This is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We are your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for Gator at Tire World on Memorial Boulevard.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's Tuesday, March the 10th, episode 1864 of the Wake Up Crew, and how about some birthdays?
Well, we don't have many, so I'm leaving it up to Dalton to encourage them to get more in. Andy Timms, Nick Archer, and Carol Burning.
And that's not nearly enough. Get some more into us. 615-893-1450. That is the phone number. WGNSradio.com/birthdays is the website. And we won't know if you're lying, so just get them into us, and we're going to give away a delicious bowl of banana pudding from our friends at Slick Pig Barbecue.
Well, I can see a few. Here's a text from 9787. So, we've got a few texts in here. So if you want to go ahead and continue to text them in, 615-893-1450. We've got a check of the latest news, traffic, and weather coming up for you right now at 7:31.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today. Showers and storms in the area, especially during the afternoon. Highs top out near 79 degrees. Winds south-southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Higher gusts possible. Tonight it remains mostly cloudy. Chance for more showers and storms. Lows drop to 67. Then an afternoon chance for showers and storms on Wednesday. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 64.
Good morning. Wrapping up this wreck we had earlier. Still a bit of rubbernecking on 24 westbound at Briley Parkway coming up through Antioch, where it's already heavy on 24 in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. Trying to push up through Antioch right now. Just heavy traffic there at Bell Road in the westbound lanes of I-24. It's starting to bunch up 65 south at Trinity Lane. It's heavy, but hey, it's moving. Let's keep it that way out of Wilson County right now, especially leaving Lebanon on I-40 westbound, headed towards Hermitage. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring it to the transmission experts today at Amco Transmissions in Madison at 1212 Gallatin Pike. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A Rutherford County grand jury has returned multiple indictments against Murfreesboro resident Justin Holder, age 46, following an investigation led by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at the request of 16th Judicial District Attorney Jennings Jones. Authorities say the case began in May of 2025 and included the execution of a search warrant at Holder's home on Oakley Drive in Murfreesboro. The indictments charge Holder with 1 count of aggravated sexual exploitation of a minor, 2 counts of disseminating unlawful photographs, 2 counts of unlawful exposure with intent to cause emotional distress, and 4 counts of unlawful photographing in violation of privacy. Investigators allege the offenses involve the production or sharing of explicit images and recordings without consent. Holder surrendered at the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center on March 6th. He was booked and later released after posting a $75,000 bond. Meanwhile, another major criminal case is moving through the courts in nearby Smyrna. A Rutherford County grand jury has indicted 36-year-old Thaddeus Lee for first-degree murder in connection with the January 12th death of his father, 55-year-old Ben J. Lee. According to Lieutenant Steve Craig with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office, detectives led by Jeremy Murdoch gathered extensive evidence during the investigation near Smyrna. In addition to the murder charge, Lee faces 2 counts of evidence tampering and 1 count of possessing a firearm during a felony. He remains jailed in Rutherford County on a $500,000 bond while the case moves towards a March 26th court hearing. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Rutherford County, this is Lakin with First Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Just like our student athletes work hard on the field and court, I work hard for you, making home loans simple, smooth, and stress-free. Whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or building your dream home, I'll guide you every step of the way. I'm proud to cheer on our hometown teams, and I'd be honored to cheer you on as you reach your home goals. Call me, Lakin, at First Mortgage. Let's get you home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NLMS 401715.
Since 1989, Franklin's Printworks has been Rutherford County's trusted print partner, delivering high-quality, fast turnaround printing for businesses, organizations, and individuals.
Letterhead, envelopes, business cards, brochures, booklets, all that is still our bread and butter. We do it every day.
Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printworks.
The needs have evolved for most businesses, and they're looking for a large format capability, or they're looking for a direct mail capability. We're glad to help with those.
Franklin's Printworks, your local printing experts.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
We deliver state-of-the-art care by state-of-the-heart people.
Can see clearly now. I have difficult eyes to do contacts with, and they test them, and they work with me a lot on getting the right contacts. And now I have glaucoma, and they're working with that to make sure that that's treated accurately.
McCabe Vision Center.
I definitely would recommend them.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
7:35 here from the Wake Up Crew on the Big G, WGNS, and how about Taco Tuesday Part 2?
It's Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
I did not anticipate the cashless concessions having as much, or frictionless is what it's being called. I guess you don't have to touch anything. You don't have to scan anything. I didn't expect it to last a full segment, so that's good. So we can have 2 Taco Tuesday segments today. There is a new restaurant that has just opened.
There's always a new restaurant that just opened.
This is from Good Eats in the Borough. And one of the reviews, it says, trying Waldo's chicken tonight. These might be the best chicken tenders I've ever had in my life.
I looked it up.
The macaroni and cheese is really good. The fruit tea, but the food, fantastic. That's what they said. So,
I did a little research on Waldo's because at first I was excited because I thought it was Nashville hot chicken. It is not, sadly, which is a little disappointing.
Well,
so always looking for a new Nashville hot chicken spot.
I see here's a chicken tender platter. It looks like they have cheddar biscuits or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Their coleslaw looks appetizing. The macaroni looks scrumptious. And that looks like a tomato cucumber salad, which I have found that I really enjoy.
That seems like the kind of thing you would enjoy.
But about 2 hours later, I have to take a couple of my Tums Chewies.
Tomatoes are very acidic. You can buy
I think it's the cucumbers for me mostly.
John's about to steal one of your lifesavers.
That's the one that's got poison in it. Oh, you can have that one. Just not the orange one.
If I look on the menu at Waldo's, they have lots of things. They have tender baskets and combos. They have sandwiches. So you can get a fried chicken sandwich, a pulled chicken sandwich, a chicken tender sandwich, a club, that kind of stuff.
I did see a comment in the comments on that story. I saw that on Facebook, and it said the chicken sandwich is even better than the tenders.
They have, as a side, French fries, mac and cheese, white beans, collard greens, potato wedges, coleslaw, or tomato cucumber salad. So, sauces, ranch, Alabama white sauce. So that's what they have at like Rick's. Jalapeno ranch, honey mustard, comeback sauce, which is like a Zaxby's cane sauce kind of thing. Classic buffalo, tender sauce. That's their sauce. Rooster sauce, which is
rooster sauce,
sweet chili sauce, sweet and spicy.
I bet that's good.
They have habanero oil, which is spicy, and then barbecue sauce. That's their sauces at Waldo's. But no Nashville hot chicken.
Well, that's all right.
Which is disappointing.
I know you don't.
We might need to make that a Saturday run.
That might be the one.
I know you're not a tender fan. That's why I mentioned that chicken sandwich. There were several people after that person mentioned the chicken sandwich. There's apparently one in Nashville or Nolensville or something like that. I think it's Nolensville where maybe they started. I don't know the whole story behind it, but
So, of their sandwiches, they have the original fried chicken sandwich, which is just fried chicken thighs, pickles, lettuce, and mayo on a toasted bun. The Roost, which is a pulled chicken sandwich, rotisserie chicken, pickles, and Alabama white sauce. A chicken tender sandwich. The Freebird Club, which is fried chicken tenders, bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayo, and honey mustard. The Southern Sandwich, which has like herb mayo and stuff on it. The Barbecue Bird, which is pulled chicken. And then the Foul Mouth, which is spicy. It has the habanero oil on it, cheddar, jalapeno, slaw, mayo, and comeback sauce on a toasted bun.
How do you think they're going to react when we send them a bill for the 5-minute advertising we just did for them?
Well, before our time gets away...
Hey, Grandpa! What's for supper? Yum, yum!
Sunday dinner, John.
Well, Sunday I went to Longhorn Steakhouse.
Ooh,
and I had a big ribeye steak, medium well. It was fabulous. I had a salad. And I had a baked potato, and it was absolutely delicious.
I cannot tell you the last time I had a steak. It's been years.
I cook a steak, but I haven't had one from a restaurant in a while.
Well, this steak, my bill was $30 for one person.
I'm telling you, they're crazy.
But every once in a while, when I go to Longhorn, I know their steak's going to be good, so I take it.
That's the other thing is, like, you can't always guarantee a good steak. Yeah.
No.
Well, we had a great lunch at Toots, good food and fun on Broad Street.
Oh, yeah. Can't
Toots
lose there.
Never disappoints.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Do you want lights?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting.
Chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps.
Just come down and take a look. Shopping at the Restore. Shop? Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'd like to help. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door.
Security, access control, cameras, and much more for your business and home. No long-term contract. We keep your business because we did a great job, not because you signed a 5-year agreement. One call does it all for your security and technology needs. Online at turnersecurity.us. That's turnersecurity.us.
Turn to Turner Security.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
All righty, friends, it's about time to wrap up things here on Tuesday, March 10th, episode 1864. I'm not sure if I even mentioned about spring break, but the countdown is on, 18 days. And this Thursday, no school for county school students. City students, you're going to get your chance next week, but this week, it's county students out Thursday for a teacher workday. Saying good morning to today's Good Neighbor of the Day, Kevin Fair. Kevin is the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. He's dedicated to senior advocacy, and his leadership in the healthcare sector is invaluable. Kevin Fair getting a free drink of his choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee on Thompson Lane in the Borough, Isabella Lane in Smyrna, that's right off of Sam Ridley by the Home Depot, and in Laverne on the main drag on Murfreesboro Road. Today's Good Neighbor Moment brought to you by SRM Concrete. Congratulations, Kevin, by the way. They're locally grown, nationally known, and stay committed to keeping the folks who make Rutherford County such a special place to live. Help us make someone you know deserving of Good Neighbor of the Day the next Good Neighbor. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or just skedaddle on over to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those in, and we'll take care of the rest.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay. How do you sell a frog to a deaf person?
I don't know.
Want to buy a frog?
Replay.
A very big gap in scoring there today.
Yeah.
That doesn't usually happen.
Well, that's more of a John style joke, I think. More the
simple and simple-minded.
They refer to it as an anti-joke. It's what they call it. At least it's what they used to call it, where it's not
Brian,
really a
your
joke.
Jokes are
it's
truly
just like
amazing.
something
Wonderful
obvious,
job.
and that's what makes it funny. That's not really my style of humor, but it is yours, and so we scored them fairly for each one of us.
Your jokes are amazing.
And it wasn't good enough for him, so because it never is.
Well, I think he took more toward you than me, but when it comes down to it, it was a 3.
Yes.
Maybe even a 2.5 if you really split the difference.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe even a 2 if you want to be conservative with your score.
Does that remind you of like the Joker?
It sounds like the laugh box from Batman 1989 when the Joker falls off the roof at the end.
Laugh boxes were a thing. I had one as a kid.
Yeah, they were fun to play on your grandparents and stuff.
Yeah. My dad hated
like
it.
a whoopee cushion?
Well, they used to have a sound effects box. You could just do all kinds of sound effects.
You could change it and then push the button and leave it. So, anyway.
Ooh, that's about all the time we have for today.
Oh, what did we talk
about? We talked about mattress hunt. We went mattress hunting.
We did.
And we gave like 10 reasons why you should get a mattress, and you fell right into all of them.
I mean, every single one of them. Except for one, which was the creaking. But that's because your mattress doesn't have springs.
So, what do you do when you need to replace a mattress, but you have like $10?
You go and you put it on,
Dave Ramsey would disagree with you.
Well, I know, but Dave Ramsey is rich now.
Dave Ramsey is a quadrillionaire.
And I appreciate the way he got to that point. But I have not gotten to that point yet.
Well, me either, if I keep spending money on mattresses.
Okay, well then, you know what? Here's what I say.
Be uncomfortable.
Be uncomfortable and quit complaining to us about your back.
When have I done that lately?
I know that's hard. I know that's tough love, but, I mean, you had to hear it.
I didn't. I hadn't.
Dave Ramsey would disagree with that statement because when Dave Ramsey was poor, you could live and be poor. Now you can't.
Right.
Now if you don't have money, you might as well die.
Well, that's going to do it for the Wake Up Crew today.
Floor. Might be good for your back.
You could sleep on the couch up here. It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I love that couch.
Goodbye, everybody.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Mostly cloudy for today, showers and storms in the area, especially during the afternoon. Highs top out near 79 degrees. Winds south southwesterly 5 to 15 miles per